Have you ever opened your banking app, stared at the number, and thought, how am I working this hard and still going nowhere? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just stuck on a financial treadmill. You work, you get paid, you pay bills, and somehow there's never enough left to build real wealth. Maybe you've managed to save a few $1,000s, maybe even 10 grand. But let's be honest, that millionaire dream feels like it's on another planet. Now here's something that's going to mess with your brain. The hardest part of becoming wealthy is not the last $900,000. It's the first $100,000. And mathematically, once you hit that six-figure mark, you're not 10% of the way there. You're secretly 1/3 of the way to becoming a millionaire. Let me show you why. Most people are taught to think about money in straight lines. $1 equals $1. 10,000 saved equals 10,000 progress. So naturally, we assume if it took me 5 years to save $10,000, it will take me 50 years to save $100,000. If I'm 1% toward a million, I still have forever to go. That thinking is a financial death sentence because money does not grow in a straight line. It grows like a snowball rolling downhill. At the top of the mountain, the snowball is tiny. You're pushing it with everything you've got. It barely moves. You're tired. Your arms hurt, and it feels pointless. But once it gets big enough, gravity takes over. Momentum kicks in. The snowball starts moving on its own. And now you aren't the main source of growth anymore. Your money is. Let's talk real numbers, not hype, not get rich quick, just boring math that actually works. Imagine you invest $100 per week. That's about 2 fast food meals, a phone upgrade payment, a couple subscriptions you barely use. At a conservative 8% annual return, it will take you about 12 years to reach your first $100,000. And here's the brutal part. Out of that $100,000, about $62,000 came directly from you. Your paychecks, your discipline, your sacrifices. Compound interest only added around $38,000, meaning you did most of the heavy lifting. This is the phase where people quit because it feels slow. It feels boring. It feels unrewarding. You don't feel rich. You don't feel successful. You just feel tired. But this is where champions are built. Now watch what happens next. Once you hit $100,000, something weird happens. To go from $100,000 to $200,000 using the same $100 per week. It doesn't take another 12 years. It takes about 6 years. You just doubled your wealth in half the time. Why? Because now your money is finally heavy enough to work with you instead of against you. At $200,000, more than half of your balance is pure growth. Money you earned while sleeping, watching Netflix, taking vacations, living your life. This is the tipping point. This is when you stop being just a worker and start becoming a wealth-holding machine. This isn't just about numbers. It's about your brain. When you're broke or living paycheck to paycheck, your brain is stuck in survival mode. You think short-term. You make emotional decisions. You panic over small emergencies. A flat tire feels like a disaster. A medical bill feels like the end of the world. But when you build that first 6 figures, everything changes. You gain options. You gain walking away money, negotiation power. Peace of mind. You stop begging your job to save you. You stop being owned by your bills. You become someone who chooses, not someone who reacts. That mental shift alone is priceless. Now let's talk strategy. Not motivation. Not wake up at 5 a.m. Not hustle culture nonsense. We build systems. 1. Kill status spending. Let's be real. Most people are broke because they're trying to look rich. The $80,000 truck, the luxury phone upgrades, the financed lifestyle, that pavement princess truck sitting in traffic is stealing from your future. One bad card decision can cost you $95,000 plus in lost investment growth. That's not transportation. That's financial self-sabotage. 2. Capture the gap. Every time you get a raise, do not upgrade your life. Upgrade your investments. If your income goes up $300 a month, send $250 to investing. Keep your lifestyle flat. This is how rich people quietly separate from everyone else. 3. Automate everything. Willpower is weak. Systems are strong. Set automatic transfers. Paycheck to investment account. Before you see the money, before you touch it, before you think about it, your future self should get paid first. Now here's where it gets insane. That same $100 per week, after 36 years, becomes over $1 million. You personally only invested around $187,000. The market handed you the other $800,000 plus as a reward for patience. At that point, your portfolio is producing roughly $80,000 per year on average, without clocking in, without overtime, without stress. That's freedom, let me tell you.